Ah, okay. Yeah, so I should have probably rehearsed this. Where down the following, some rare items become available. That would, I think I hinted at that. If you fought some rare, rare, optional bosses in the previous game, those are the rare items that are now unlocked. And bonus points depending on, I think, the number of mastered mantras, not specifically your character level. So if you, or am I getting things mixed up? Well, whatever. Misfit 119's FAQs on game FAQs have all the details you'll need for that. But it. Well, I mean, it's not a big boost though. And yeah, game difficulty becomes selectable. Pretty much means I can play on hard. That will also, I'm told, unlock a certain bonus boss fight. And well, considering how the previous super special boss fight went, sorry, but no. Nuh-uh. Nothing doing. Well, maybe I can look for some other YouTube video and put that in like the video description for when that is when it's possible to take that challenge. But personally, no fucking way. Seriously. These games are hard. I'm not very skilled. Maybe you picked up on that in the previous game. And yeah, I don't want to make too much of a fool out of myself. Plain and simple. Now, also, I'm not sure if it's based on your level or the number of your master mantras again. That's where I might mix it up from. But you can also depend. Your starting money, your boost of capital, whatever, starting capital changes, depending on stuff. You may get as much as double the starting amount, depending on how you do the previous game, which is kind of neat. I'm not quite sure I will get that though, because I did not master all the mantras, I did not get a very high character level, and yeah. Fuck it, let's just go.
Argila! Wait for me!
Careful, guys. Hey, Heat. Don't run too fast, okay?
Oh, come on! Surf and Sarah are way ahead of us!
Hey, Fred. What is this leaf made out of?
Data. It's like people's thoughts.
Data?
People have always wondered about things. Questions like, who are we? Or what is this world really made of? They discovered molecules and atoms, and then they found even smaller particles. Finally, the most basic building block was so small that it could only be defined as data. You and the forest are essentially the same. It all goes back to people's thoughts. Thoughts are carried on until they return to their origins, and then...
I don't really get it.
It's okay. I didn't either at your age. But now, I think I do. Where we came from, and where we're going. the world set on the verge of death. Science, created by men who acted as gods, assumed our image and betrayed its creator's purpose. Mankind signed a contract for great power and wealth. Without realizing, they had signed their own death warrant. I suppose it couldn't be helped, with people wasting their minds on drinking and worse. But the ones picking up the tab had quite the price to pay. Needless to say, it was a lot more serious than paying off the barkeeper. The blazing black sun, ruins and wastelands stretching as far as the eye could see, plants withered from the corrupt data of the sunlight, and people turned to stone, trapped forever between life and death. The survivors were forced underground, far away from their old lives. The lucky few chosen by the Karma Society lived in a sanctuary formed of God's wisdom, oblivious to the chaos outside. Hell, that's what it was, hell.
Find them?
No, sir.
Alpha team, begin a search to the south. You men, follow me. Roger.
But they lived through a hell far worse than that. The junkyard, a city of rusted iron and constant rain.
I've come to help everyone.
Its people lived in divided tribes and committed themselves to a never-ending war, all for a chance to reach the paradise called Nirvana. Given the power of Atma, demons, by the Karma Temple, they ended the war with gnashing teeth as enemies devoured enemies. At last, they materialized here in this world, searching for the girl who held the key to everything.
So, you're saying this dump is supposed to be Nirvana?
Based on the information at hand, it's a logical conclusion. I assume the others arrived here as well.
These kids, except for the soldiers, are the only people I've seen, but I'm sure Cielo and Heat are okay.
We must locate Sarah. This world and the junkyard, and our true identities. Sarah has answers.
We'll have to take care of those guys outside first. Who are they, anyway? They just attacked without warning.
They're Karma Society soldiers, duh.
Society?
Don't you know anything? The soldiers come from Karma City to, hunt other humans.
They hunt? That's right, for food. Those bastards can turn into demons. They eat whoever they can get their hands on.
And the Black Sun? The statues? Are those related to the Karma Society as well?
You cannot be serious. Of course they're related. The old hag that discovered the stone disease is their boss. Savior of all mankind, my butt.
Our logical destination should be Karma City.
No way! You're gonna get killed!
They may have captured our comrades.
So we're in the same boat, aren't we?
Do you know of a route to the city?
Sorry, I don't. But I know a guy who does. He's kind of a loser, though. So...
May we meet him? In return, we will help you rescue your comrades.
If this is a trick, you'll regret it. I don't trust you adults.
I thought you were fighting against the society. We are making this agreement as warriors. Why would a warrior's age be relevant?
Warriors, huh?
Okay. It's a deal then. All right, I'll take you guys to Roland.
So, here is our first choice in the game, and it doesn't really matter. So, I think if you grab his wrist, that would be sort of, I think you're trying to stab me with something, or you can just go scratch your head and, well.
Whoa, it's just a handshake. Haven't you ever shaken hands before?
That's Surf. He's the leader of our tribe. I'm Argilla. Mr. Personality here is Gale.
Okay then. Come on, follow me, Surf.
So, if you're wondering why I referred to Gale as Mr. Personality sometimes, that's why. Because Argilla calls him Mr. Personality in this game. Yeah. The introduction. I don't know if I even should say anything about it, so actually I'm just not going to. The Karma Temple and the Karma Society. It can't be coincidence. Sarah and Angel are probably in Karma City. Probably is a fairly long word. I thought we'd return to normal once we reached Nirvana. We need to find Sarah. I'm sure she can explain this. Ezekiel will think the same way. Do you think you and Ezekiel are okay? I'll go with the first one. You're right. If we can find Sarah, I'm sure we'll run into everyone else. They'll be fine. But yeah, if you haven't noticed by now, we are kind of split up after all the you know, explosions and stuff in the previous game. Well, we appreciate your help, but you sure don't know much about the society, even though you can change into demons and everything. Where did you guys come from? So apparently it's a thing for people to turn into demons here in Nirvana, while it was not in the junkyard until all that kind of bright light and stuff came. Roland's hideout is at the end of this block. We're in society territory now, but things are still okay on the other side. Okay. Well, let's just dive right into this. Again. Here is our first loot for the game. Some soldiers can be heard talking. They're around here somewhere. Keep searching. Box of light from this panel. Open it. Yes. So, instead of some floaty, glowy thingamajiggy, get to open boxes. Also, the sale items are no longer cells. They are types of flowers. Yes, indeed they are. Let me just pull up the menu though. And OMFG, we are back at level 1. With not really all that much skill to our names. So yeah, that's that's kind of another reason I don't want to play on hard. I will not get the benefit of having learned a whole bunch of skills already. Okay, as for items though, we have 3 rations, 3 chakra drops, not a whole lot by any stretch of the imagination. And we all have just basic bullets. No tag ring or anything from junkyard. It doesn't work anymore. That's probably something that was carried over. No, wait, no, 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 that was a lie. Never mind. Ignore what I just said. Okay, let's just move on. Occupied sector, huh? Looks kind of terrestrial at least. Possibly. If a bit, you know, gloomy. Wait, I'm not going the right way, am I? No? Nope. I don't believe I was. So if we just go up here, one of the kids will point something out, I think. Nope. He will not. Okay. Well. Right, we need to go down the ladder. This one over here. Climb down, and yay. So up there is a roadblock. And over here is a cutscene. Wait, hold on. The society set up these weird machines all over the city. We haven't really figured out how to use them yet. But you guys are free to try if you want. Well, that is a big damn karma terminal. Don't mind if I do. Ah, looks snazzy. Okay, what can I do for mantras? Access denied. You weren't able to obtain mantra. Huh, well, that sucks, but I can still save the game though. And yeah, I have no data, and there are 10 slots available. I don't know if that's something having 10 slots, or if that has anything to do with me having like a shit ton of saves from the first game. But well, here we go, first save of the game, yay. Let's just move on with the rest of the game. Well, so far so good, right? Linear and all. Hold it right there. If you start tuning, the kids die. Get it? What's this tuning then? Let them do whatever they want. I don't know where you came from, but there's no way you're better tuners than us. I would not advise fighting against the Embryon with such a small number. We know only the ways of the junkyard. In order to live, we kill, devour, and destroy. If you do not wish to die, I suggest that you would leave. You're mocking us? So yeah, transforming into demons is what is apparently referred to as tuning in this world. It was not referred to as tuning in the junkyard in the first game. So there. Now we fight freaky birds. I don't know. One thing you may have noticed is that there are no tutorials here for this section of the game. Let's... yeah, that is the thing, that is the thing. Sorry. What is our... let's see. This. Whack. Whack. Okay, first event fight. Easy peasy. And I gain a level. For whatever reason. And spend the points like so for me, I think. And a level up event restores MP. Doesn't happen every time, but yeah, it's the same as the previous game. Although they, yeah, they have different text attached to it. It's gonna be something else. Devour or be devoured. That is the rule we must live by. Judge for yourselves what kind of beings we are. Alright. That's a hell of a thing to say, Gale, but whatever. You're Mr. Personality, so we don't give a damn. Okay. Go to the door and... There's a strong presence behind the door. Enter? Why the hell not? Well, good. This is Hound Alpha. We've captured a fox. Roger, bring them to the transport. Man, this is no fun. Hunting's only good when they resist. I wish we'd been assigned to hunt those ghosts, you know? I see. The people of this area are called foxes, and we are considered ghosts. I said earlier, it seems not everyone knows about us. Hey, it's the ghosts! Attack! OMFG! Yeah, you're so menacing. Oh. Okay. Well, that's gonna make this easy. Put it whack and smack and... wrecked. Alright. Gale got some skills and stuff. Yeah, this is a bit of a twist. You get this randomly. It has no connection to... Oh wait, no? No, right. I think... Well, I could be wrong. I think it actually is connected to leveling up, but I'm not altogether sure. I'll drop this. We're cold-blooded, aren't we? Receive survival bead from Angela. So yeah, randomly we receive items. Some of them good, some of them not so good. But it's free items for us. You're a monster. Somebody help me. Oh well. No, these guys are different. She's run away. I guess that's the way it goes. Don't worry, we'll explain to everyone later. We need to head straight north from here. That's where you'll find Roland. Come on, let's go. And because they say straight north, of course we should not head straight north, because we will be missing a whole bunch of items. And it is Shin Megami Tensei. No items there, but strange energy is flowing from out of the ground. Heal stuff, just like in the first game. And we just leave. Right. Oh, want to set a few skills here with Gale. So we can like use them for offensive purposes. It's them. We found 3 ghosts and 2 foxes in the location where Hound Alpha lost contact. The 2 foxes would be the kids, of course, Fred and Fred's friend. They seem to be the unidentified tuners. Ghosts this, ghosts that. I'm getting sick of hearing it. We're the Embryon tribe, don't you forget it. Because we're stickler for protocol when we turn into demons and eat people or something. The Embryon? What are you trying to pull? Yeah, pull the other one. It's got bells on. Let's see, I think... But I was wrong. Never mind. Wait, no. Oh well. You That's annoying. Will be made to cast. Oh, okay, yeah. There, got it. Thought someone would be weak to it. Weak to, well, something. It seems they found our exact location. Fred, we need to hurry. No problem. Okay, I'm just going to be proactive and call this an episode. And yeah, I will not even have to cut anything out. Because instructions. Right, so see you in the next one.